Don't know if I'm on yet. I can't see myself. Oh, there we go. Turn that down. Hello! Okay. Have you turned the audio off and everything, Charlene? Are we okay? Are we good? Audio's off on 4. Yes, darling?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. We're just trying to sort out the focus because all my cameras and everything have been obviously mobile with Fringe. Literally, we just got back, so I'll take that off. And I've come in, I've set the main camera up and the side camera. So we're just trying to get me in focus right now because we couldn't focus myself because we'd put the countdown timer on. So, okay, everything looks good at this point in time. Is that right, Charlene?
Yeah.
If there's anything, guys, please, hi Joe. Joe, if I'm blurry or anything like that, can you please let us know, mate? Well, what a week. What a week. First of all, I would like to say happy Valentine's Day to Charlene because
Thank you.
It hasn't been much of a Valentine's Day. We woke up, we prepped up for the show, but it's been a joy because both of my boys have been to see the show today. And in fact, we spent quite most of the day at Magic Nation and Perth Town Hall. And it's just been really, really good. So we started off with James Slight's Dinosaur Show. Dinosaur. What did I say? Dinosaur. It's definitely not dinosaur. Dinosaur Show, which is absolutely fantastic. Like, it is absolutely fantastic. My youngest, Ethan, he was just belly laughter the whole time. So really, really great show. In fact, if you're in Perth...
Going on tour around Australia.
Yeah, that's right. He's going on tour. He's been on tour many, many times with this, I'm pretty sure.
But he said he told me today he's going on tour very soon.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so he's going on tour. So stick out. Honestly, it's a great show. And I will actually keep you posted. I'll have a word with James. Because he's actually part of our Magic Club, and I'll let you know when he starts travelling, and I'll put it out on here because it's definitely a show we're taking the kids to. Yeah, I mean, this show is really, really good. I was really impressed with it. Then I had my show straight after, which was great. Really enjoyed it, and it was great having the boys both there for it. Then after that we pretty much dropped everything, packed everything away, and watched Perth's Got Talent. So there was all these people that have put in to come on stage and actually perform as a talent show, which was really good. And then we ripped back home and literally put everything up. And now we're live, so it's been pretty full on today. So I haven't really had the time. There's a normal Valentine's Day to say happy Valentine's Day, darling, because we haven't had time to go out or anything like that. And thank goodness we're out of lockdown here in Perth now, which is obviously the show should be going up. So Charlene's just telling me my collar's all up instead of just saying my collar's all up. She's going like this off camera. Sound like I must be cowed. If there's any card guys watching, I've got my hands on these. These, so they look like the normal tally-hos. I've had them for ages actually, but never really bothered with them. They're traditionally cut, but they're produced by Expert Playing Card Company, and they're on a crushed stock, so they're not a B stock. But they're a really nice playing card. I've been using them in my show, and they've been holding up with the temperatures and everything like that here, the humidity, very, very well. So if you really are a card guy, as I say, they're traditionally cut, so you won't have any problems doing your faro work and things like that. But they're a really nice playing card. They're just really nice. This is a brand new packet I've just opened up because my other ones are in the car for the show. So I'm literally just breaking this deck in now. Which I could do all day. So I'm not going to do that. So here we go. I'm going to start off today. Now, I should have had these products here now. But I think because of the lockdown situation, they're definitely coming in tomorrow. We're going to start off with Thought Transmitter by John Cornelius. So Thought Transmitter was actually, I actually saw this. It was a gentleman at the Magic Club that showed it to me, and I was more amazed by the mechanics of it. And when he said John Cornelius, I'm a huge fan of John Cornelius's work, and I've got a lot of material on him, and he's just a genius. He's created a device that will allow you to very, very cleanly, when somebody writes something down on a piece of paper, to be able to gather that information. We're going to play the trailer for you now. These are coming in tomorrow. I'll explain the price and I'll explain my thoughts fully on this product. So we'll hit the trailer right now. Okay.
Magician Mr. John Cornelius.
As one of the great minds in magic, John Cornelius was known worldwide for his creative genius. He devised a revolutionary way to peer directly into the minds of his spectators. Here's what I want you to do. Think of whatever it is that you're thinking of, whether it's a name, a number. Wait, when I said number, your eye twitched. So I think you're thinking of 48.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Were you thinking of 48?
I was thinking of 48.
Welcome to Thought Transmitter Pro. There's nothing to hide, no flaps, mirrors, or secret openings. It's like having true X-ray vision. You're thinking of 4? Did you really choose 4?
Yes, that was my number. How'd you do that?
For those just getting into mentalism, this is the easiest way to do a drawing duplication. Effortlessly accomplish all of your pre-show goals and get all the information you need on the spot. Once you get your hands on this, you will understand why this is used by professionals all over the world. So you want me to show you this again, right? All right, cool. Look, this time, I don't want you to think of a number. I want you to think of somebody that means a lot to you, but make sure I don't know that person. All you have to do is write down the person's initials. You got it?
Got it.
Concentrate on the first letter. Go to the second one. It's CD. No, it's DC.
What the
It's
crap,
DC,
man?
isn't
What
it?
the crap? How do you do that?
There's no smoke and mirrors about this utility device. Straight from your spectators' minds to yours.
That was like the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Get out of my freaking brain, man.
This is the Thought Transmitter Pro.
So, a little bit of preempting Chris Ramsey there, because the Murphy's version actually isn't live with their trailer up on my website just yet. I only realised this. So, what we're going to do is, first of all, hello to everybody that's joined so far on the live. Please flick in the comments so I know who's actually there. Charlene, I do have it open here, but I try not to pay too much attention to it. So Charlene's going to literally shout out who's on. I'll say hello, and if you've got any questions, please throw them at me. So first of all, I'll go over what you actually received there. So as I say, these are arriving on my doorstep tomorrow. Now I wished that they were already here because I got a show fully lined up with all these products, and unfortunately they didn't arrive when they should have. So they're coming tomorrow, definitely. So the Thought Transmitter, this is version 3. To be honest with you, what I've seen, and what I've heard, there isn't that much difference between the other versions. I don't know how much instructional video, but what I can tell you is I love this product. I'm going to use this myself when it gets here. So I brought quite a few of these to have in the shop, and obviously because it's got John Cornelius's. The method is so clever, guys, with this product. If you do mind reading or any form of mentalism, this is right up your street, and it's so clean. So as the trailer is, you can. They probably give you multiple effects on there, knowing what Murphy's have when they brought out something in the past. So they'll give you multiple uses with it. I assume that's what's going to happen. But even if with the original version, is you write something, you have a spectator write something down, goes in a wallet, you put 2 elastic bands by the wallet, around the wallet, and I'll just use this as an example as the wallet. Literally, you can rubber band, and you know the information. And I'm telling you, you can turn both sides of this way, this way, and they can't see. You can't see inside the wallet, but you can. It's so clever, and definitely. How much is that, Charlene?
Oh, sorry.
I think we'll pull it up. I think it was around $79 maybe. I think it's definitely worth the money, knowing the method of it. And as I say, I haven't had my hands on the physical product, but the previous models I've played with. So the story is the guy showed me at the Magic Club, and I was just absolutely blown away by the method of this. I think the method appealed to me more than what the effect is, but the effect is super strong. Jeffrey, it is awesome, mate, and Charlene's just finding out right now.
$79.84.
$79.84. Honestly, it's worth the money. If you've got any hesitation, I'm going to get them tomorrow. You can give me a call tomorrow and I'll answer all of your questions on it, because as soon as it comes in, I'll be playing with it myself and putting it into motion. So there will be a full review coming on that. But if you don't want to wait, it is on the website. Charlene's going to put it in stock right now because we've got it out of stock, if you want to. The next item is, well, it'll be live after the show. Save you doing it now, Charlene.
Okay.
That's it. Save her a job right now. Too much things to think about. Hello, Gary, from the Three Shells, from Three Shell Gaz. How are you, mate? Thank you for joining us. I think this may be the first time you've joined us on a live, so welcome to this little community we have. Now, next one is been a bit of controversy over this. A little bit of controversy. Let's play the trailer, and then I'll go into my brief thoughts on this. And I'm going to look at this tomorrow. I've got a couple of days off now for Fringe. I start again next Thursday. So I'm trying to catch up on the backlog of reviews, because I pretty much haven't done any. So I want to start off, but I'm going to give you a little bit of feedback on this. So we'll go to Summit, and we'll hit that trailer right now. The Summit is by the other brothers.
Bro. Good Sharpie.
Jesus! That's not real. That's not
some
real.
witchcraft, bro.
You ask the spectators to generate a random playing card in their mind. Now, before they even name the final card, you hand them a Sharpie for them to write down the thought of card. To their surprise, they find out that the Sharpie isn't able to write, and what happened next is crazy.
Abstract Effects presents.
What the hell is going on?
Actual black magic.
What the? Wow.
Hey guys, I'm Daryl.
I'm also Daryl,
and we're the other brothers, and this is Summit.
We teamed up with Patrick Kuhn to create the best card in Sharpie.
Now, it's not a selected card to Sharpie or a chosen card to Sharpie. There's no deck in play. This is a truly, genuinely thought of card in Sharpie. You have a Sharpie in your hand from the beginning, and the card they think of ends up inside of it.
And there's no equivocate or difficult methods. This is easy and amazing.
This is what Summit looks like. You walk up to your spectators and pull out a single Sharpie. This Sharpie never leaves their view from here on out. You then have them think of a card, and then you have them write down the card that they're thinking of. As soon as they take the Sharpie from you and start trying to write, they'll realize the Sharpie doesn't work.
So then you can grab the Sharpie from them at fingertips and be super fair, crack it open, and they'll see the rolled up card. This is where you get the no way. Then you pull it out, ask them for the first time to say their card out loud, and when they do, you unroll it and it's their card.
And there are no switches there. The cards don't switch, and there's no Sharpie switch.
Everything you see in the full performance is exactly what it looks like in real life. Nothing is set up beforehand.
Our favorite part about this is that the magician doesn't even know what card the spectator's thinking of until it's already out of the Sharpie.
Summit is the perfect combination of magic and mentalism.
And as with all Abstract Effects products, Summit comes ready to go right out of the box.
Summit gets that no way reaction before you've even revealed the card.
As soon as the Sharpie's open, people are freaking out already. This is truly a miracle for your spectators, and you're gonna enjoy every moment of performing this.
That's amazing! Oh my god, wow!
That doesn't even make sense.
Abstract effects. It's in the game.
So guys, I am actually watching the trailer right now with you. So, before I go into this, I want you to tell me in the comments what you got out of that trailer. Because it doesn't seem quite right. So I'm going to be fully honest here. I haven't watched all of it, but I was super interested, and I've got a few of these in because I was very, very interested in the way that they said it's a completely free choice, and it's not. It's definitely there's an equivoque in there. There's also another part. You do get everything that you need, by the way, to do this, but I don't think it's as clean as what is being depicted, and that's, I think, where. So there's been a lot of controversy over this through through all the sites and on the cafe and whatnot. But where it stands at the minute is, let me watch this thoroughly tomorrow, and then I will give you my honest review, and I'll put it out as soon as I can. But right now, can you just hold off purchasing this from me? And listen, I know I've sold a few, and I am contacting those individuals, but just hold off, please, until I can go through this properly. Because I was, as soon as I knew there was an equivoque in there, like, obviously you have to do something to get into a card, but that is not how it's laid out on the trailer at all. So just wait for that, please, if you don't mind. And hi Dale, I hope you're well. I was interested on how real this is, just wait for me. I'm not saying don't get it, but just wait for my review on this, which I'm going to look at it thoroughly tomorrow. And in fact, it could go up tomorrow. But
how urgent it is.
Yeah, just how there's a lot of. Literally, I brought this in, and I've had it well over nearly 2 weeks now. And it's just been sitting here, and I just haven't had the time to go through anything. And it was given to me. I haven't purchased this. Most of the stuff I actually have, believe it or not, I purchased to review. That's why I'm always honest. But I got this given to me by Murphy's. But it's got that much heat that I really need to look at it and view it myself. So if you're just looking at that trailer and want to buy it off the face of that trailer, then just hold your horses, because there's other things. There's something, it's not as clean as them just actually thinking of a card, because the reality is that would be like real magic if you could do that. So hold off on that, and I will get that out to you ASAP. Next thing is, I've asked Murphy's. I've got a product sitting here, and I can't even, I don't know when I can talk about this, because I've asked them, when is this product going to be released? And they're not getting back to me, so I'm going to send them another email. But I've had this particular product, and trust me, you're going to know about it when it comes out. It is so good, so good. It's released by another very, very well-known and reputable magic company, by a very, very good British magician. That is all I'm going to say. This is very, very good. I've had a good play with this. I can't show it to you because, again, I don't know when this thing's being released. It's definitely not on the website. It's definitely not on Murphy's website, and I've emailed them to find out. But trust me, when I know, I will let you know the product because it is really good. Also coming in are the One Tamariz disc set. If you can find the trailer to that, Charlene, it's the One Tamariz Masterclass. So there's 3 volumes. Now I do know, by the way, he did this with Danny D. Ortiz, and the volumes don't go 1, 2, 3. They're like 3, 5, 8. 8. 3, 5, and 6 or something. There's some odd numbers. I'm pretty confident that this is going to be great. They are. If you've got the One Tamariz books, just search One Tamariz, and then there'll be a drop down there.
Lessons in Magic.
It'll be a masterclass in magic. They're on there. I saw them earlier. Okay, I'll find them in a minute. We'll actually go to this then, Charlene. Can you find The Dark Room by Dominic de Vivier? So I'll just jump over to here and I'll find the trailer. I think maybe I will, maybe I won't. But this is a linking pin routine. I'll go back to the Tamariz stuff in a minute. This is a linking pin routine. Now these pins are they're really nice size. They're a really good size. Again, they're coming this week. I don't know if I've actually sold out of them yet, but I've definitely got some coming. So they were basically going to arrive tomorrow. We'll play the trailer now. It's very, very good. Let's watch it. Dominic de Vivier. Guys, so just to tell you, obviously, Gary, you may not be aware. Everyone else is aware. My internet's absolutely shocking. If I drop out, please come back on. As you've just seen, I can't, I'm struggling to load a 3-4 minute trailer. So that I can see that the internet speed has come back up now for some unknown reason. I don't know why. That is a really good product. I have actually seen these prior, so I haven't got them right now because they're coming tomorrow, but I've seen them and they're really good quality and the instruction is really, really good. It's thorough and it's very, very visual, very visual. Really, really good product. And to be honest with you, I don't think they're that expensive, Charlene. If you could just tell me how much they are. So we'll just go
$49.96.
$49.96. All that's definitely Australian, eh?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. So Charlene's, while we just go over to the One Tamariz stuff again, she's just going onto the home page. So they're actually on the home page on new items. If you're interested in these 3 DVDs, and anything put out by One is always very good. So he goes over. Obviously he's got multiple books out. But he goes over like the 5 points, his visual, all this kind of stuff that were in his books, but has sort of been condensed into these little lessons, these little masterclasses. Well worth. I haven't seen them yet, but I can assure you that they're coming in, and I've already got a set of these because I love Juan's work and I love his thinking, and he is an absolute genius. So let's play the trailer to the Juan Tamariz masterclass right now.
I'm going to tell you something new. I am going to do 3 masterclass in the next month. One in August, one in September, and one in October. And the 3 are with different topics. The first one is about verbal magic. Verbal magic is a magic that I developed to do in the radio station. But you probably you are not going to do magic by radio. But it's very good for the pandemic situation because you can do by phone to other people in another country, in another town, in another city. And also it's very interesting because I am going to explain applications to do in the personal situation of face-to-face, the real people here, not necessary to do by phone or no. And there are magic that is very strong because spectators say, how is possible with my cars, I did everything, at the end the cars are in another order or something like this. And it's incredible. They feel very good magic, very good emotional situation. But I am going to tell you that it's so strong that you know that not only me, I finish sometimes with this, one trick of this in my show in the theater, but in the stage, not necessarily stage, it's possible to do in any room, and it's so strong that other magicians like Woody Aragon, like Jorge Blas, like Penn & Teller did in the theater, and very successful magic and emotional magic. The second master class is about the 5-pointing magic. It's how to communicate, because it's not the same to do one trick like this, one trick, please, the card chain, or say, now I am going to do something with you, communicate with the voice, with the 5 points, the eyes, the voice, the hands, the body, and the feet. And I am going to explain more new things that are not in my book, new things, new details, and how to communicate in application to other tricks and to other new ideas. And the third master class is about magic and comedy. Magic, and comedy, and then how to mix both, but without the comedy kill the magic. This is important at the end. Magic is, people is with the, open mouth like this. But the comedy is meanwhile the tricks happen. They laugh, but at the end, the magic is very strong. How to do the balance with these two things, the magic and the comedy, is the important topic of the third master class. I hope you are enjoying these 3 master class.
So that was it, guys. Really, really good. So I've actually just pulled up. So obviously he talks about the verbal magic, which was obviously one of his books. 5 Points of Magic, another great book. And obviously the magic and comedy, which would be like the Magic Way. I haven't read the Rainbow. I was a quarter of the way through it, and then I think my 40 books arrived, and I read the 40 books. So I haven't finished them. I think it was the Magic Rainbow. Either way, anything by Juan gets, because he's a genius, as everybody knows. Now, talking of, I'll just put this down for a second, and I'll go back to that in a minute. If you're in Perth, go see Robbie T's show. It's a great show. He was actually one of the performers.
Absolute Weirdo.
Yeah, it's called Absolute Weirdo. Go see it. Honestly, it's well worth it, at Perth Town Hall. Also, my very good friend Matt Hale has got his Hypno show, which is also Comedy Hypno, which is also here in Perth, but he's going to Adelaide Fringe. Now, I understand that what's going on at the minute, so if Adelaide Fringe is still going ahead, he is coming. And telling you, if you're anywhere near that Fringe in Adelaide, go see his show. It's called Bonkers, and trust me, the stuff he has people do is hilarious. It's one of our go-to see shows at Fringe every year. And we went and saw his Bonkers show. It's his new show for this season. And honestly, you're going to absolutely love it. You'll be in hysterics. What else about Fringe, Charlene? She gives me a big list, and I'm like, I can never remember all that.
Talk about your own show.
I'll talk about my own show. I've got a show. Yeah, that's right. So the workshop is going really well, really well. I'm very happy with the way it's going. In fact, I had a good magician friend, and he thinks it's very good, which was nice of him. And I said, "I'll give me from a magician's perspective your opinion on this workshop." So obviously, this workshop is geared up for beginners, but I can assure you that people are going to take something away, even if you're a working pro, because you may not have thought about that style or that way or that thought process, which is what I want to try and educate people to start off with. And he said it's a really solid show. He said it's very good. It's laid out well. And he he was very gracious of him to go, I learned something, and I'm like, whatever. But it's very, very nice. But the show is going really well. We've had absolute rave reviews. We did have one bad review, but all the rest of the reviews have just been really good.
We won an award.
Of course. Oh my gosh, you don't know. You may know if you keep up with the social media, but the show won an award. It was the Weekly Fringe Award, and I am so proud of it. And we actually got told when we went into the time that we got told we were going into lockdown on the Sunday, and we're like, gosh, well, that's Fringe, pretty much over. And on the Wednesday or the following Wednesday or Thursday, we got a phone call, and it's just like, you've won this award. And we were like, that's amazing, going absolutely mental.
I screamed the house down.
Charlene screamed the house down, and then we realised that we've got nowhere to perform this award-winning show because we're still in lockdown. Fortunately, we did a show. We started back from lockdown. We run to the 28th of February. So Fringe has been really good. They've extended it. And because of Peter and the Magic Nation team, Mark Parker, we've actually gained a great venue. Really, really nice venue now. And that's Perth Town Hall. So we're all there now, and it's gone absolutely mental. So we started on this Wednesday. Was it Thursday? Thursday? Okay, so we did basically. It was almost like first show again, but it's ever so strange when you're performing or you're just looking out into an audience of masks. Like I do a few Zoom shows, and no one's wearing masks because they're in their own house. But when you're actually on stage, and you can raise the house lights and you sort of look out, you can see all these people with masks. It's quite bizarre. And I had to sort of be mindful and restructure certain things because we still had that social distancing as well. So I do a nest of boxes and things like that. And I obviously, you can't sign the coin, you can't handle the coin. So I had to think about other ways to be able to do it, which challenged me a little bit, especially when it was like that, but well worth it. And then today was our second show now, after lockdown, which has gone really well. We don't have to wear any masks anymore. And then it's full noise now for the next 2 weeks. Next Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Some have multiple shows on during the day. And then the following week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, with multiple shows on during the day.
Done.
Yeah, and then that's it. And then, gosh, so I keep saying after these projects, we're going to go on holiday. We're going to go on holiday, even if it's just camping or something. And it never happens, but I promise Charlene and the boys, because they have really made a massive exception with all of this and with all the lockdown stuff going on, that we're going to go. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we're going.
I've got a magic question.
Oh, yes.
Joe asks,
Yep.
The card trick with the tarot cards, is that based on the oracle?
There's a brand new trick called the Oracle, and they're arriving tomorrow. And I've sold quite a lot of them. I said on the last live, like those things have gone out like hotcakes. In fact, the other batch that I received, which will be tomorrow, I think I've only got one left.
The oracle Oracle system.
Yeah, the Oracle system. Is that the one that you're on about, Joe? Let me know. And
No one's commented for a while. Is anybody there?
Yeah, have we still got you online, guys? Can you just let us know? Because it appears that nobody's commented. Maybe you just don't want to talk. Maybe you just want to be quiet, and that's okay. But if it's the Oracle system, I think, Joe, I've only got one left. They've gone. Honestly, these things have gone mental. But yeah, so I can let you know more information about that if you give me a call, and I'll talk to you about that. Give me a call tomorrow. Thank you, Jeffrey. Still here. We're good. Thank you. Now, and Dale. Yes.
We woke everybody up.
Yeah.
Wake up, breakfast.
Now,
John's waffling on.
Cooking dinner. we literally just rushed some food down as before we come live. Couldn't even wine and dine Charlene Dale. What? Okay, I'm going to tell you something so this may interest some of you, it may not, but
Matthew's here. Hi, Matthew.
Hello, Matthew. So I don't mean to be rude here, but I'm scrolling through my.
Said we've got dropouts.
Oh, really?
Is it dropouts with us or dropouts with
Is it
him?
guys? Have we had any interruptions from our side? Can we? Not. I wouldn't be surprised if it's my side, and I apologise about that. And trust me, if I go off, I'm coming straight back on again until I say that's it. I'm off.
Oh, it stopped on Facebook, but not on YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've had a few friends they've had similar issues. Okay, so get ready for this. You know I love reading magic books, really love them, and I think that's the basic foundation that we should all be going into. Some of the books are really expensive and really difficult to get hold of on the second-hand markets. If you are interested in some of those books and you can't get them, I probably can get them. I've got sources all over the world. However, they're going to be at a premium, which unfortunately Charlene hates me to say this, but I'm happy to pay that because I love reading from books. But on the website, and these snuck straight on there, under the radar, ebooks. So you can purchase these at the same price that they were when they were originally put out, but you can't get them anymore without paying probably a considerable amount of money. First one, The Magic of Michael Amar. If you don't have that, get it. It's
that, John?
The Magic of Michael Amar. It's ebook. Now, on eBay, I don't know, they're probably about the last time I checked, it was about $150, $200 for that book. So this is $51.55 Australian. There's some rubber band work in here. He does a rubber band and a ring, a finger ring, and it links to the rubber band. A1, super easy to do. There's stacks of stuff in this book, by the way, and it was introduced by David Copperfield. And honestly, I've read the book. Believe it or not, it actually got stolen from me a number of years ago, and I never got it back. But I've read the book. It's really, really good. Highly recommend it. And it's an ebook now, so easy. It's instant download. You'll get it straight away if you buy it.
On our site.
Yeah, it's on our site. It's on the homepage, first or second page down. It's okay, guys. So then you've got The Annotated Magic of Sly Deeney. Again, that's an expensive book now. It's an ebook. Impossibilia, The Close-Up Magic of John Bannon. What a great book. In fact, that's where I first learned Plate Straight, and I still perform Plate Straight, which is a triumph routine. It's absolutely amazing routine. Sorry guys. But there's one that's really so this here. Now I've got there's two here. The Card Right by Larry Jennings. I've got it on the bookshelf somewhere here. I apologise for turning around because I wanted to actually show it to you. Right, there we go. Okay, but this is an ebook now. I think this was.
I've just seen that.
Yeah, so this is the deluxe edition. Now I was fortunate enough to get this at actually quite a good price, but they're very expensive. They're pricey on eBay, but it's $45.13. It's a thin book, but you'll like it. This, okay, excellent. Then you've got Card Finesse, And I'm just telling you guys that these are good books because it's not like I'm just going through my website and going, hey guys, buy this. Because I've actually got them on my shelf. There was Card Finesse 1 and 2. Card Finesse 1 these are by John Rockabama. Card Finesse 1 and 2. 2 is on here. It's $51.51. I did pay a bit more for this. It was signed. I've got a signature somewhere, which is there. Super proud of that. I love John Rockabama's stuff. He's just like Marlowe and stuff like that. Great. $51. Al Schneider's Magic book. Again, that got taken from me a number of years ago. It's a very thick book, very good. Simon Says, Simon Lavelle. I haven't read Bruce Savon's Hard Boiled Mysteries, but I have Bruce Savon's books. I've got the Castle Notes. I've read them cover to cover. Very, very clever. And also his Bruce Savon. That's where I learned his free turn pass. His free turn pass is exceptional. I remember Guy Hollingworth doing his in Drawing Room Deceptions, and I do know that people go, that stuff wouldn't fly. Trust me, when he does it, it's amazing. Great stuff. Now I do know, and I'm desperately trying to find it, because there's one right here, and I know it's here somewhere. Oh, the anticipation is killing me. Charlene, can you find, it's a Larry Jennings book, it's the classic magic of Larry Jennings. Do yourself a favour and get this. My book is battered and beat up. I've actually had this for years. What's going on here? Okay, let's put it right. This is my original Larry Jennings book. You can see it's really hard worn. I've read this thing quite a few times. Larry's a genius. He was a genius. The same as John Cornelius was a genius. Can't speak highly enough. This, I'm sure we've got this as an ebook. I'm really sure. If we do, whatever price this is as an ebook, it'll be worth it. Even in a second-hand market, at $150, $200, whatever it may be US, in my opinion, is worth it. But can you not find it, Charlene? It's I know I've got it somewhere, guys. If you're interested, I'll find it. It's somewhere on my website. I scrolled past it, but please do yourself a favour. I'm sure it's there because it got brought to my attention because of Cardwright. These are great books. Don't overlook them. And I'm pretty sure once Card Finesse 2 is out on...
yeah, I've got it.
You got it? Okay, how much is it? Oh yeah, that's it. $51.51. Do yourself a favour, get it. I can't speak highly enough about these are classic, great books. They're really great books. You cannot get them unless you buy them in the second-hand market, which is a premium price. If you're happy to read an ebook, you're reading the contents of it, and the content in these books, world class. Great. I highly recommend this. Really solid. Love Cardwright. Finesse 1 and 2. I don't know if Card Finesse 1 is of a download, but I know 2 is. I'm pretty sure if 2's out there, we'll be getting 1 as a download. These books, they take you, so I'll clarify what these are. They will assume that you know the moves, but they'll make that move 10 times better that you do. Hence the finesse. Really good. Now, if we've got any heavy hitting card guys on here, or that you watch this, I've got to revert back to here. Sorry, guys. I've got it here somewhere, and it is, and the name escapes me. It's right here. And I've got these coming in. This is the original By Forces Unseen. Okay, this was the original one before they went out of print. And I remember seeing this on eBay. for somebody wanted $1,500 US for this book. This book is amazing, absolutely amazing. Is it worth $1,500? You'd have to be the judge of that. Charlene actually said, I think you should sell the book. And I went, have you got the divorce papers ready?
You couldn't cope.
I couldn't cope without my magic. I'm joking, guys. It's Valentine's Day. I love you. But By Forces Unseen, if you are a card guy and you know what you're doing with a pack of cards, recommend this book. So this has been reprinted now, and I've got some arriving tomorrow for immediate dispatch. If you want something that's really challenging with some amazing work, and by the way, some people go, there's impractical stuff in here. There isn't. For example, his one-handed bottom palm is amazing. Where in the classic magic of Larry Jennings, he has a one-handed bottom palm, and unless you've got hands that could hide an elephant, you're not going to do it. With this, you can, with practice. Very, very good book. By Forces Unseen, Ernest Eric. Unfortunately, Ernest Eric is no longer with us. But it was extremely good. But if you want a challenge, I recommend this book. But I mean, you're going to have to be competent with a pack of cards before you even go with this. 99.82, yeah. It's worth it, and that's all Australian, by the way.
Hot topic. So we are 10 to 7. Hot topic.
Yeah.
On the hot topic, John.
Okay. Yeah. So guys, listen. I'm not going to. Oh yeah. What I want to know is, and we'll keep this reasonably short, but in the comments, and I really would like you to comment right now. How would you handle a situation on stage if it went wrong? That's and I'll leave it at that. How would you handle a situation on stage if it went wrong? And I'd be interested to know the response.
So I'll leave them to respond for a bit.
I will. Hello, Andy. Hello, Mr. Brown. How are you? What's going on there? So we're just talking. Okay. Excellent. Hello, Joel. I hope you're well. So yeah, leave in your comments. If you don't want to comment, that's absolutely fine. And I'm not going to rant or rave about this, but I'm curious as to what your responses would be. And you know, there's some guys that watch this, they're working pros. There's other guys that are amateurs. There's other guys that are just like they're just solely hobbyists, and they just do it for their love and just for a little bit of fun. Absolutely right. But at some point in time, you're still going to perform in front of somebody. So if the trick goes Pete Tong, how are you going to deal with it? Comedic, so get away. Yeah, so Jeffrey, that's right. So, Jeffrey's responding, and thank you, Jeffrey, for your comment. He goes, I'm lucky as my stage presence is more of a comedic, so you can get out easily by a shrug. Absolutely. And I think that's the best way. If it goes south, just own it. Like, you you have to own it. Which, by the way, most people that are workers have a plan B. But if you don't, own it. It's a trick. Right, it's gone wrong. Okay, I'll wait a little bit more. So Andy, what you've missed is a few of these ebooks that have hit the website. I know. So Andy is our. He takes care. Well, actually, Andy, what is your position at the Magic Club? Are you treasurer? I'm not sure if you're treasurer, but I know that Andy, he's the guy that you want to book from the library, our Magic Library. He's the guy that's going to make it happen for you. So thank you for joining, Andy. So if there's guys in the Magic Club, I'm pretty sure that even in your own local Magic Club, guys, you'll probably have these books available as a tangible book. But honestly, for an ebook, to get this wealth of knowledge at that price is cheap as chips.
Joel Spence. I'm a children's entertainer. Just try and get on with it and try and make it part
of the show. That's right. Adapt and overcome. That's right. That's exactly right. That's what we do. So let me tell you the context of this, and the reason why I asked this, and I'm just curious. So I saw somebody perform. No, I'm not. I'm not going to say it, Charlene. You're right. I'm not. It's wound me up a little bit, to be honest with you. I've seen something, but I'm not going to say anything. But I'm just curious. And you know what, guys? You are dead right. That's it. Be funny, laugh it off, make it part of the show, and yeah, that's exactly right, guys. But so I've seen a situation whereby somebody had a spectator on stage and something went wrong, and that individual made the spectator the person that's failed and cost them the whole trick, and basically belittled them on stage. Don't like it, don't agree with it. You should be more of a professional and be able to deal with the situation. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong. If you don't have a plan B, then just quickly cut that trick down and streamline it again and do it again, which could have happened.
Dale says, I say, lucky I am not doing the magic when I cut you in half. Also, if you have won the audience over and they like and trust you, you will just slide over it and continue loving the show.
Exactly.
True professional, Dale, you are awesome.
Yes, you hear that, Dale? That's right. Exactly right. So that was an incident, and I'm like, I just didn't understand it. That you get somebody up, you get a spectator, a child, like it could have been a child. It wasn't, but it could have been. An adult, male, female, but they're on stage. They're helping you. They're helping you become this great. They're there to help you. And when you get somebody on stage, it's professional courtesy to respect them and to not put them down, which is what happened. Quite disappointing, really. That's all I'll say. But please, guys, when you get somebody on stage, you've all answered it. You've all passed the test. So, exactly right. You just stream over it. You shave it off. You just deal with the situation. But yeah, absolutely. Always have a little pro tip. Always have a plan B. And if you don't have a plan B, work out, if it went wrong, the effect, how quickly and streamlined can you actually make that effect? Which would have been quite quick in this circumstance. But please have a plan B. Guys, have a plan B. I just don't understand. But there's certainly no need, because it drags our industry down. Because it doesn't just go on that individual, because they may not remember that individual's name, but it may go that magician or that juggler or that mentalist, whatever. But then it brings everybody down. That person that went up on stage may not ever want to go up on stage again, because they're being humiliated on stage. And the difference is if you don't think that you've humiliated somebody on stage, then you've got a serious problem and you should be looking at your own act. Okay. Sorry. I really had such a huge vent that you've really copped nothing that what Charlene did over this. So thank you, Joel, for the thumbs up. I don't have rants and I don't have anything, but it's funny that I do. So obviously my Fringe workshop is designed to teach children and also people in like beginner magic. It's not for the professionals. It's not designed for that. It's not a lecture that most of you guys would come and pay money to at your magic club. It's not that. So I teach a French drop, and I've gone over this before. And yet, you know, sometimes people question that I'm teaching something in a French drop. But, yeah, Charlene's giving me the word up here. Wrap it up. So I'm just going to wrap it up before I really go on a massive tangent in a minute. Okay, right. Charlene, was there anything that you would like to talk about? Considering it's Valentine's Day. You haven't even wished me a happy Valentine's Day. Unbelievable, right?
Every day is Valentine's Day, married to you, Jonathan.
Good answer. Good answer. Well played. That was a great answer.
Dale says, agree with you, John. Jeffrey, I agree, but my image what crowd feels if they are belittled the person before, how they're going to get the next person up. What did you get me for Valentine's Day?
Thanks, Jeffrey.
I'll tell you, Jeffrey, the last present I got on Valentine's Day was 13 years ago on our first Valentine's Day. That's it.
That's totally true, guys.
But the best thing is that if I ever want anything, he just goes and gets it.
And to be honest with you, I've never been a big fan of Valentine's Day. It's always sort of been our wedding anniversary, which means more to me than Valentine's Day, personally. So I don't do anything for that and all, but it means more.
We wanted to do something, but we were in lockdown.
Yeah, so at the time, we were in lockdown, so I couldn't do anything.
So we're going to do something this year.
Yeah,
we're not in lockdown.
That's right. The rooftop tent's coming out. You can go in it, love.
Okay, I'll enjoy that. So at the end of the month, on our Facebook Live, we have a special guest.
Oh my gosh, how did I forget about this?
I don't forget.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
So at the end of the month, we do have a special guest.
With a giveaway!
He's got a massive gift. Can we say who it is?
Yeah. No!
No, we can't say who it is. Not yet. But it's going.
He doesn't know the date, and we
haven't told him the date.
No.
Does he even know he's doing it?
Yes.
I'm joking. I know that he knows he's doing it. But he's a good bloke, isn't he, Copperfield? Joking. I'm joking. It's not David Copperfield. But if you are watching, give me a call.
It's close.
It is close, yeah. Now, he's a very good friend of mine that's coming on. Wealth of knowledge. Been in the game a lot longer than probably what he would like me to tell you. But stick around, and he's giving a massive giveaway. It's like ridiculous, this giveaway that he's putting together for all of the viewers for the live. It's unbelievable. You're going to get notified well in advance, but there's a huge giveaway. Also, we've got a giveaway that's going to be coming up very soon as well, because we've got some stuff parked around that corner that I brought in specifically to use for a giveaway for you guys. So I'm going to put that together, and we'll sort it out.
We'll do it on a live.
We will do it on a live, yeah, absolutely. We're going to do it on a live, and then what we'll do is we'll do it on the live, and then we'll announce it the following live after. And wherever you are, if you're watching this from outside of Australia, wherever you are in the world, if you win, it's going to get posted to you free of charge. So yeah.
So it's the end of the month. And we'll tell our viewers before we tell our special guest. It's on the 28th of February.
28th of... Hey, hold on a minute, Charlene. Have we got the last Fringe show on the 28th of February?
Yes. But that's in the afternoon.
Is it an afternoon show?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. So it's a Sunday afternoon show.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. 28th of February. We're going to have this guest on.
We'll be celebrating the end of Fringe.
Yeah.
And we'll have our amazing, famous special guest.
Yeah, I may not be as freshly looking, because then after another 2 more weeks of Fringe shows, could be a little bit more tired. But so happy that he's agreed to this, and I cannot actually believe that he's offered to do this giveaway. Are you sure it's not the 30th? It's the 30th of Feb. Sunday.
There's no such thing as the 30th of Feb.
Are you sure, Charlene? Are you looking at the dates correctly?
There's no such thing as the 30th of Feb.
Have you got your calendar in front
The
of you?
28th. Azra was born on the 29th.
Irrelevant. If Azra, sorry, is our dog. Yes, named after the levitation, Azra.
So it's Sunday the 28th.
Sunday the 28th.
Jeffrey.
Sunday the
And
28th.
Jeffrey asks, will you be doing your Fringe show in 2022?
Right, interesting that. And the answer is, and I'm going to go out and say, yes, I am. Because I know, I'm pretty confident that Magic Nation will be going again next year, as far as I am aware. And hopefully,
get bigger and better.
So as some of you may be aware, we should have had Darcy over here.
Darcy Oaks.
Yeah, Darcy Oaks. You don't need to say with the Doves. These guys know who Darcy Oaks is, Charlene. Darcy Oaks and Rihanna. There was somebody else as well. A FISM winner. Name escapes me. But because of obviously because of COVID
Jeremy.
and lockdown, Jeremy, yeah, it's because of lockdown we couldn't get these guys here. Next year, once this vaccine and everything comes out, and hopefully this vaccine works, I really do, and then the world gets to some kind of normality, and I really hope we get some normality in the world. We will be Magic Nation will be bringing these big acts because they've agreed to it to come over.
In Perth. Joel says, which Fringe are you doing now? We're in Perth.
Perth Fringe, and
Joel Spence says, love Darcy Oaks. We love him too.
Yeah, we love him too. He's a great bloke, great artist. He really is. And I can assure you that the Magic Nation team are very, very high regards of him. Very, very high. I actually think that Peter and Mark have some kind of consulting with him. I may be wrong there, but I'm pretty sure that they definitely done some kind of consulting with him. It's going to be great for Perth tourism. You know what? It has been great. And the larger they get, the larger they get, it's almost like a family, right? What Peter and Mark have done with Magic Nation is they've created a family, and I'm really honoured to be part of that, because Peter was stood last January here in my house, and we were talking about it, and I was blown away that his business partner was Mark Parker, and the Illusion Builder.
And then
Mark Parker, and got Mark Parker's books out because I've got him sitting on the bookshelf. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm freaking out, because that's like, you know, I love illusions. I love card magic, love all facets of magic, but I've got a fascination with illusions and card magic. Total opposite spectrums, but that's what I love. And honestly, when he told me, I'm like, this is amazing. And he originally started out, they wanted me to do, so they asked for some sponsorship. And I said, yeah, no worries. We'll sort something out. Now then, within a month's period of that going by, so around February, so this time last year, he then said, John, do you want to do a workshop? And I'm like, well, Pete, to be honest with you, I'm quite busy. And, I'm like, I don't know if I can do it. They said, give me a week and I'll have a really good think about it, because if I do it, I don't want it to feel like, you know, trashy or anything like that. So I had a week, and I said, all right, let's do it. And him and Mark have been so supportive over this. For the past year, we've been going back and forth. Is it going to happen? Isn't it going to happen? What is plan A? What's plan B? What's plan C? What's plan D? Trust me, when there was a sniff of COVID, I'm like, do you honestly think it's going to go ahead? And it has. And they've made this thing an absolute sensation. They've had so many roadblocks in front of them, and they just keep pushing and pushing away. They deserve all of the accolades they get, because they are putting on some great shows right now, and I'm so proud to be part of that team. And I'm very, obviously, I am super proud of my award-winning workshop. So yeah, very, very, very proud. What are you up to, Charlotte?
I'm just trying to get people. There's the Facebook page. Make sure that you join the Magic Nation Facebook page.
Yeah.
So
It's really, honestly.
there's John.
There we go.
There's John again.
Yeah, just.
There we go.
But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yes, so guys, that's yeah, very, very, very happy. And
We'll finish with your Destination WA clip.
yeah,
I'll
so I spoke about Matt Hale earlier. He's going to hopefully be coming, as far as I'm aware, scheduled to come to Adelaide to do his Bonkers Fringe show. That's Bonkers, and the guy is, him and his wife are such a good team, so nice and so hard working that they deserve absolutely everything that they get. This guy's show is absolutely A1. But what he also does is he does some presenting, some TV presenting. He's a very, very good presenter. Now, Charlene's going to find the clip. It was Catherine, his wife, and she's like, "Hey, John, so we're doing this Fringe thing, and would you like to be on Destinations WA, which is a TV show?" And I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, of course I would." So I went on there, and literally, I suppose, I don't know how long the recording actually is, but I spent a long time there going through and picking out certain effects that would work, wouldn't work, and talking to the producers back and forth, which were really, really good. And so as you all know, my internet isn't great here. So I'm watching Destinations WA, and this was last Sunday, so I'm watching Destinations WA, and my internet just dropped out. So I basically, and I lost power. That's right, I lost power. And by the time that the internet recouped, I basically missed the first few minutes of the show. So in any case, it goes on, and then there's the segment, right? Because he told me it's about a 3-minute segment. All up, it's 3 minutes. I was like, okay. So he comes on, and he's outside his venue at girls' school and whatnot, and this, that, and the other, and he's also at Perth Town Hall. And none of the recording was on there. And I'm like, okay, maybe it's on at the end. And honestly, I'm like, that just doesn't seem right. Got to the end of the show, wasn't on. And I'm like, well, that's strange, because, gosh, we spent a long time filming, and I know I wasn't the only one that was filmed. Charlene come back. She'd been out round her friends. She goes, well, it was great, wasn't it? And I said, well, what do you mean? I said, I wasn't on there. She goes, yes, you were. And I said, no, I wasn't. She goes, yes, you were, John, in the stern Charlene voice. And I said, hold on a minute. When was I on? She goes, you were right at the beginning. And I'm like, oh, gosh, you're kidding me. So we got the phone out and I watched it. And I am happy with the way it's come out. Very happy. And I am so thankful to Destination WA and Channel 9 and Matt Hale and his wonderful wife, Catherine, because it's 2 minutes 30 seconds around that in. Charlene's trying to find it now.
I found it.
Charlene's found it. Are you ready to go? But please, guys, honestly, look at the ebooks. If you don't want to get the hard copies, which I strongly suggest you do, like this one, honestly, is, as I say, it's for heavy hitters. But the classic magic of Larry Jennings, like, it's got cups and balls, it's got everything in here, and it really is good. And I think, was it less than $51, something like that? It's so worth the money.
There's something wrong with the page.
Okay.
It's just showing the content of the WA destination page in the background.
Okay, hopefully, guys, this will play okay. I would like to honestly thank you all for sticking around and watching this. Next week, I will have those physical products unless I've sold them out. But please, Thought Transmitter, have a look at them. They're arriving tomorrow. I'll ship them straight out. I'll get onto Summit for you and I'll give you a full proper review. Don't buy until you see my review, and then you can make your own judgment up. But I'll be straight up with you if it's any good or not. The One Tamariz Masterclass, anything with one is solid. DVDs as well. And the Dark Room by De Vivier. Those pins are a really good size, nice visual and everything. If you've got any other questions, guys, I really appreciate you popping in. And until next time, me and Charlene are going to pop off and maybe have a glass of wine now and celebrate Valentine's Day.
Joe's just come in and says, I don't know if you answered the tarot trick, the same as Oracle.
So the tarot, so hold on a minute, Joe. So the tarot trick, as far as I'm concerned, the one I was talking about, the Oracle system, which I spoke about, I've got one of them left, which is coming in tomorrow. That's the second batch. I've completely sold out. I've got one left that is arriving tomorrow. And then I'll have to wait till the following week. That'll be the second batch. This thing's gone mental. But the Oracle system is a tarot card effect. Yes.
Okay, well, we'll finish with
and hold on a minute. I can't perform it for you because I'm not permitted to, even on YouTube. Nobody is.
On TV or social media or any platform or.
So what you see in the trailer, if you like that and can make out what's going on, but I've sold a lot of these. So yes, but I'll do a quick review on that as well for you, Joe. But I've got one left coming in tomorrow, and then that's it. There'll be another week or so away. Destination WA. Thank you again for joining, and until next Sunday at the same time, 6 o'clock. Hopefully I'll have more products to talk about. And also, if you have any questions that you want me to answer, fire them at me and I will answer them to the best of my ability. So until next time, from me and Charlene, Global Magic Shop, stay safe and bye for now.
Well, happy 10th birthday, Fringe World. The third biggest Fringe festival on the planet celebrates a decade of entertaining, exciting, sometimes shocking, but definitely delighting WA audiences young and old. From circus to drag, magicians to burlesque, even clowns and hypnotists. It's got it all. Let's find out who's responsible for this brilliant chaos. Festival director Amber Hasler has been instrumental in developing Fringe World, and it's now the biggest annual festival in Western Australia. So Amber, from humble beginnings to this incredible world-renowned event, what's the secret to its success?
The secret is the artists. The shows that they're able to offer are so well loved here in Perth. Perth audiences love to be entertained, love to see comedy and cabaret, and come out to the city and celebrate all the things that Fringe has on offer during the summer. It's been amazing to watch the program diversify to include more things for kids and families over the last 10 years. There's no other joy than watching families and children come down and engage with different types of performance and make sure that the program is really accessible so that there's something for everyone.
One of those shows involves 3 Fringe veterans who've teamed up to blend circus, magic and science in what is modestly called Best Show Ever! Simply escape to a wonderland of elves, pixies and princesses and let the Freedom Fairies run wild with face paint and glitter while they transform your children. Well, what about performing here yourself? Here's a man who can help. Magician John Fox has entertained Elton John, Sting, David Beckham, many more. But John, this year you're doing something slightly different here at Fringe.
That's right, I am, Matt. And actually, do you want a drink first?
Yes, please.
Yeah, no worries. In fact, I'll just, what appears to be water, to be made into wine. There you go, mate. Cheers.
Cheers. It's a cheap round, isn't it?
Well, Matt, I'm actually here doing a workshop revealing all of my magical secrets. It's going to be really, really fun, and it's for all ages.
Well, you were kind enough to show me something earlier, so how about you grade my performance?
My pleasure, Matt. It'd be honour.
Okay, well, I have a shot glass here. Pop it just there. I have a solid beer glass here. Let's pop that on here too. And you wouldn't happen to have a 10-cent coin on you, would you, John?
I may just do right here. There we go.
Thanks. It's a solid 10-cent coin too. So if I take the coin and I'm going to magically pop it through the glass. How's that?
It was pretty good, but you could do with a little bit of work. So if you come to my workshop, that would be on point.
Oh. Well, I guess on that note, I'll just disappear. So come help celebrate Fringe World's 10th birthday. And remember, when the kids have had their fun by day,